Good time of day, guys! My name is Godzi, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Engage. Last episode, we completed more supports as we crossed Amber, Paynat, Rosado, and Celine off of our list. Very cool. So now, this episode, we're going to start with Fram. Because, why not? Are we gonna skip over to Chloe one, so Chloe has more when we get to her? Not necessarily, I'm just not gonna do all of her supports. Alright, so, here we go. Fram and Kagetsu, A. I feel like we're getting a lot of Kagetsu ones also, just by happenstance.
Hey, Kagetsu. Why the long face?
I have been transformed by Picasso.
Hello, Fram.
I can't make a joke this early, can I?
You mean to say that I appear sad?
Still no response to your letter?
None indeed. It appears my family really has given up on me.
No. There was probably just some issue getting the letter delivered.
Perhaps there was. Perhaps it is for the best. I do not know that I would be courageous enough to read their reply if I received one.
Hey, what happened to the guy who stared down a blank page and defeated it? And there could still be a response on the way. It's too soon to give up. Have some faith.
Faith, you say?
Just wait a bit longer, okay? And then we'll write a response together.
You are right. I have been impatient. While we wait, perhaps you would show me what your parents wrote to you?
Uh-huh.
That letter there in your hand, is that not what your parents sent to you? I am curious to see what your family has to say. Only if it is okay with you, of course.
Oh, sure. It's probably just the usual stuff anyway. Let me just see what it's about first.
It's gonna be Kagetsu's, isn't it?
What has surprised you? Let me see. We heard from Vander.
Oh.
Stop goofing around. Train harder. They are scolding you.
Don't look at this one anymore.
It appears I need to help you with your training.
No, you don't.
You helped me write my letter. I owe this to you. It is simple reciprocity between friends.
I like this better when it was about your problems.
Why are her parents writing to her, scolding her? As if she's not, fighting a war for the sake of the fucking world. She was our first healer. What have you done for the world? Mr. and Mrs. Parents of Fram and Clan? Anyways. Fram and Tamara, A.
I just don't get it. Why did she leave all of a sudden?
What?
Princess Tamara?
I need to get stronger.
Looks like you're training.
Yep. Gotta be
You can
strong
hear
to
her
protect
from
my
there?
country. Oh, I'm really sorry I split the other day.
No, it's fine. I know you must be pretty busy with all your important princess duties.
I got so wrapped up picking clothes for you, I completely forgot it was time to train.
Was that all? I thought maybe, I don't know, that you didn't like the outfit I gave you.
No, it was stylish as all get out.
But then, why'd you ask
Get
if there
out!
was something wrong with it?
Okay. Don't take this the wrong way. The Queendom of Solm? It's a hot place. I wouldn't last 15 minutes in that heavy fabric. Plus, I need nice movable clothes so I can be ready to fight at a moment's notice.
Oh, so that's what it was about.
That dress was really cute though, honest. I'm sorry for being so, wishy-washy.
No, it's okay. I just feel silly for not thinking of that on my own. Can I maybe pick another outfit for you? Except this time, something better suited for that toasty Solm weather.
Oh, what a great idea! Of course! Another shopping trip with my friend Fram! I can't wait! First, I gotta prepare for this next battle, though. Can't try and close if I'm dead.
Of course. I'll leave you to it.
So
Actually,
matter of fact.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to join. What do you say?
Training my heart out with Princess Tamara? I'd love nothing more.
What the fuck? Alright. Fram and Lapis, can't try on clothes if I'm dead. Real take that dead people moment. Anyways, what's happening? Oh, this is the bear saga, right?
That takes care of that.
That was amazing.
Fram! What are you doing out here?
I saw you sneak off to this forest alone, so I snuck off after you.
Not much of a forest, this is like a riverbank.
I watched you take down that huge bear all by yourself. You left me behind on purpose, right? Because I messed things up?
Oh, Fram, I'm so sorry. That bear was just too dangerous. I didn't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean it, Fram. And for what it's worth, I think you did great just now.
Doing what? Nothing?
You stayed perfectly quiet and still while I was fighting that bear, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but that's not...
So you did better than last time, and you'll do even better next time. That's growth.
Oh, Lapis.
Aw, don't cry. Come on, let's fix up some lunch, okay?
Lunch? But we didn't bring any food.
And that's when, you know, you pan over the corpse of the dead bear.
Here you go. Bear soup, hot and fresh.
Whoa, this looks so tasty.
It smells good too. This really takes me back. We used to make this a lot back home.
You don't want people to know you're from the country, but you really loved living there, huh?
I guess you're right. I have a lot of really great memories. Anyway, let's eat. Just be careful. It's really hot.
I burned my tongue.
Oh no, I tried to warn you.
It smells so good, though.
And then Fram couldn't speak regularly for the rest of the game. They had her record all her lines twice, just in case you do that support first. Her tongue is now burnt for the rest of the game, which we're about to hear in her A support with Gold Mary.
Hello, Fram. Notice anything different about me? That's right. My place in the world has been restored. I'm once again the picture of elegance.
Someone needs to put this bitch on top of a tower and push her off of it.
Hey, that's great. I'm glad our efforts paid off.
Oh, her tongue recovered already. Too bad.
I mean, you don't seem any different to me, but I'm glad you're feeling better.
You can't tell? I'm tilting my head 10 degrees instead of that unseemly 15.
Girl.
Okay.
I really must thank you, Fram. You stood by me, even when my head was tilted much too far to be taken seriously. You were even there to help me practice my expression until I got it exactly right.
Yeah, I could totally imagine living life with my head slightly diagonal for the rest of it. Are you fucking kidding?
Thanks to you, I understand.
Is that a fourth
one
wall
voiceless
moment? Is her head
moment
actually
isn't going
tilted
to
10
ruin a friendship.
degrees, her model?
Exactly. Friends aren't superficial with each other like that.
Would you let me give my thanks in the form of a delicious home-cooked meal?
Yeah, I'd love that.
I will make something with those apples we gathered. It'll be both tasty and nutritious.
I can't wait. This is gonna be amazing.
Try to temper your expectations. It will only be about as good as the top restaurants.
Only that good, huh? You're really confident in your cooking.
I'm sorry in advance if the delights I prepare ruin your taste buds to all other cuisine.
Oh, sorry, my tongue is scarred, actually, so I can't really even taste food. What? Why? Well, I just went and had soup with lapis and it burnt my tongue. Unexcusable. Really?
I'm glad to see you're fully back to your old self, Gold Mary. And I can't wait
Unexcusable?
to try what you
I'm
cook
so
up.
good at grammar, y'all. I told... You can tell I dropped the English major. Just writing, breaking the rules, you know? Including mispronouncing words, or just saying wrong words, making words up. Then again, we're saying this about the game that has a skill called alacrity. That's not a word. Fram and Chloe A. Okay, Google, what does alacrity mean?
Okay, I'm back. And I brought fried eel.
Ooh.
Nice. Oh, they cut it into little bite-sized chunks, too. Time to give it the old taste test.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm actually looking up define alacrity. It is a real word. Brisk and cheerful readiness. Sure. Sure.
These are good. There's a nice softness to the inside once you get past the outer crust. Oh,
What's up? Oh no, don't tell me.
this is an eel.
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So, what am I eating?
I just checked the receipt, and it's fried bugs.
How'd you fuck up that hard?
Bugs? Oh, that's amazing. I had no idea bugs could be so delicious.
Are you... You're really okay with that?
Well, sure. It's gonna be tough to stop myself from eating all of them.
Wow, I thought for sure you'd be mad.
What's to be mad about? Thanks to you, I've got a new kind of folk food to look out for. If I'd sent anyone else, I'd just be eating the same old fried eel again. I should keep you in mind for the next time I'm too busy to hit up a new food stall, too.
I'd love that. Anything to be helpful. So, can I take your order for the next time?
What am I in the mood for? Wait, what am I saying? The whole point is to see what you manage to come up with. Finding out what you somehow bring me is half the fun. Who knows what I'll end up eating next?
Thanks. Here's to more mystery meals.
Bugs. Bugs. Eating bugs. I will not eat the bugs. I will not live in the pod. There's your political joke for the episode. Not as good as the last one. Fram and Diamant A. Maybe I'll think of a different one. We're only 12 minutes in. Maybe I'll do a 2-for-1 special, you know, like the Daily Double in Jeopardy.
I'm surprised to see you staring at that history book again, Fram.
Yeah, I'm learning about social media in a distant country called America. Oh, I've heard of that place. That's the place with the guy with a toupee. Fuck. I'm sorry. The lore is so confusing. I know. Well, like, and it's not just social media. That's just the chapter I'm on right now. But like, what the fuck? What are these words? Oh, don't say those words, Fram. What? Why not? Trust me, you do not want to say any of those words. Please do not. Okay.
I thought you quit.
Alright, there's the second political joke.
Well, I want to apologize, Prince Diamant. You plan on stopping your kingdom's wars, no matter how hard that might be, right? I spent some time thinking about that and realized something important. I shouldn't let history scare me into quitting. In fact, that's a good reason to read more.
Like this guy who... Fuck, I forgot his name. Other names are so similar. Okay, I found it. Matthew Gates? Oh, no, not that guy.
Now I'm looking through this history book for ways to end conflict and warfare.
Fram, that's really great. Thank you.
You probably shouldn't look into that country then.
Well, I haven't found any good ideas yet.
Just a bunch of quarrels about genocide and what the real definition of woman is. I don't get it. Me
That's
either.
okay. Even if you don't find any ideas, what matters is that you chose to act.
We can't even call it a clown country because that's a dog whistle. Damn it.
Yeah, we can't change the past, but we can change the present and aim for a better future.
That's something they could learn. Yeah, I
certainly
agree.
intend for my mark on history to be a bright one.
Is that a promise?
It is. I promise, Fran.
Good. Then I'm going to keep educating myself and do everything I can to help.
If that's the case, I'll help you with your studies.
You? Help with my studies? No way!
All this content's so heavy, I'm not sure. Also, in case you are actually evil, I don't want to give you any ideas. I'm not evil. What could even possibly give me ideas? What? Oh. Get the book back! Oh, I see what you mean. War on Terror?
You're a crown prince. I know you're too busy to waste time on my Vander homework.
Not at all. Plus, despite what you might assume, I've always been a pretty good student.
With you, pretty good probably means super impossibly perfect.
Let's call it good enough. I'm sure Vander will approve of a partner to keep you focused.
Does Vander have any opinions on America? Oh, do I. I swear, these liberals don't know what they're talking about. Just kidding, scared you, right? I'm actually a cool old man, even though I'm 45. I don't know.
Shall we hit the books as a team and map out our path to peace?
Can't believe Biden raised the gas prices.
Oh, okay. You talked me into it.
It's
Thank
double
you,
irony.
Diamond.
I'm actually
My
not a
future's
liberal.
looking brighter already.
I hate liberals.
I'll become a wise steward. And name drop the King of Brodia as my former study buddy.
Great. Man, all these libcucks. Don't think I like Trump though. I don't like Trump. I'm not at all a fan of Trump. Don't call me a rhino. That's fucked up. All right, that's another character off the list. In Fram. All right. Who's next? How many does Kagetsu have left? Sure, let's get Kagetsu out of the way. Kagetsu and Zelkov, eh? Got more than a daily
Zelkov.
double there.
It is now time for me to stop challenging you. It does not matter anymore.
You seem less than pleased about it.
I know that you dislike me.
Dislike you? What makes you say so?
Come on. It is clear you and Princess Ivy both care little for me. It makes me sad. I wanted to be friends.
Friends? Ugh, you are a fool. I had meant to wait until Princess Ivy was present to reveal this, but here is what I have been painting.
What is this?
My completed work. The three of us. You, Princess Ivy, and myself.
Aw.
You included me. Why?
Princess Ivy intended this as a gift for you. To celebrate.
Celebrate what?
The day she and I met you. Have you forgotten? Today is the anniversary of that day.
What, has it only been a year?
You came to Elusia Castle in search of challenging duels. Your search for stronger opponents led you all the way from your homeland to us.
I defeated every foe the castle could muster for me. Until you. That was my first ever defeat. I was crushed.
But King Hyacinth was delighted by your skill. He pressed you into Princess Ivy's service.
You and Princess Ivy had such looks on your faces. You were both so displeased and so angry.
You had just cut your way through every castle guard for reasons we could only guess at.
Yes, it must have looked bad to you. I am sorry for that.
I was indeed rather angry at the time, but all is forgiven now. Princess Ivy has forgiven you as well. That is why she now celebrates the day we met. You are important to her.
Zelkov. Thank you.
Are you crying? No matter. I was about to go find Princess Ivy.
No matter.
Perhaps
I don't
you
care
would
if you're
accompany
crying.
me?
I will wait here. I don't want her to see me this way.
Do not concern yourself about that. Princess Ivy might actually approve of seeing this side of you.
Do you think so? Are you both so truly accepting of me?
Come, Kagetsu.
My heart bursts with love for you and Princess Ivy. My exploded heart will love you forever.
Such a fucking dork. Kagetsu's awesome. Alright. Kagetsu and the Boosh.
Extremely satisfying. Today's sparring was excellent, as usual.
Agreed. A few rounds with you was much better than my normal training.
Agreed, yes. You know, I feel strong bonds of friendship between us, whether you do as well or not. Even if you do not want to be friends, I am filled with joy merely to be your sparring partner.
Oh, but that's not the case. I want to have a strong bond with you too.
I thought he was gonna go the other way. Like, oh, that's not the case. I don't like you at all. Not even as a sparring partner. Kidding.
So,
So?
when will you tell me about your homeland? Where I'm from, people usually bond by talking about their lives with each other.
Then I shall do exactly that. My home has something we call wa. People are calm, wise. The fish and rice are delicious.
Ah,
What's
your
the
family
wa?
like?
My royal father has great swordsmanship. My priestess mother has mysterious powers.
You must have inherited your skills from your father.
Perhaps.
Do you see your family often?
Not bringing up the prediction thing then? Okay.
No. I abandoned them with my homeland. To put it simply, I was unable to resist my desire to see the world at large.
Do you ever miss them?
Of course. But I cannot go back as I am. I must return only when I have grown. I must earn glory and honors here, so they will understand why I left. So they will not be angry. What is it? Why are you crying?
Oh, it struck me while we were sparring. For someone who seems so carefree, you must be carrying a heavy burden.
No, stop it. You are going to make me cry as well. If we cry together, you will have to quiz me. Take responsibility and quiz me on my lips.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Kiss! Where I am from, when you weep together with someone, you must kiss afterward. Hurry!
What?
Only joking, my friend. We are playing around like two dear old pals.
Ah! You've got to quit messing with me like that.
Shall we spar some more? If you defeat me, I will tell you more of my home and past.
Sounds good. And if I yield, I'll tell you something about myself.
Exciting. Let us begin.
Okay. Cool, cool. Kagetsu and Bune, the chef.
I am curious, Bune. What motivates you to learn so many new foods?
I wish to become a poet of the plate.
A what?
To me, that means expressing my vision with the broadest possible vocabulary of flavors. I thought I was well on my way to fluency in all existing culinary languages, but alas, I didn't even know
Oh,
about
right.
hug.
right.
We are very much alike, it seems.
He didn't say shit.
What? How do you mean?
I left my home in search of knowledge about the world at large. Seeking out strong opponents to fight has been my way to experience new horizons. At Elugia Castle, I had my first encounter with true defeat. And that is when I realized the ones I fought there were very strong. But so many other strong ones await me still.
Our situations do seem similar. You wish to become the world's best fighter, just as I wish to become the world's best chef.
I have been fortunate to become retainer to Princess Ivy. This position is teaching me much. I am now able to see that it is not necessary for me to meet every strong opponent there is. I cannot hope to know everything. What I can do is focus on mastering my own skill.
How wise. I wonder if I will ever be able to adopt your accepting attitude.
Bunei, I have decided. I will contribute to your path toward mastery. If you wish it, I will tell you all that I know of cuisine and my culture.
But you have to defeat me in a fight!
Pale Sands lives in isolation, so there may be no other way for you to study it.
That sounds wonderful, but you said you were busy with your retainer duties.
But you and I are friends, and I can always make time for friendship.
Thank you, Kagetsu. I will pay you back in onigiri. The proper kind this time, made with salted fish and seaweed.
Yes, but be sure to include ones with dates as well. They were delicious too.
As you wish. Prepare to have your mouth water. I am looking forward to learning more about your culture.
Alright, that was fun. Alright, Kagetsu and Ivy, A.
Our time has come, Princess Ivy. Let us draw anchor, hoist our mainsail, and set this boat of friendship on its maiden voyage. It appears we are stuck in port. Perhaps I was mistaken, and it is not yet time.
That's not it, Kagetsu.
Oh?
The truth is, I don't have many friends. When I was growing up, adults were always conniving and scheming. I grew to learn that was how the world worked. As a result, it was quite a long time before I met anyone I could trust enough to call a friend.
As Crown Princess, you must have been limited in your contacts. I imagine it was cold and harsh to be raised in this type of environment.
Hence the theming of Illusia.
Yes. That's why I found you so disconcerting at first. When someone is friendly toward me right away, it's my instinct to be suspicious. But you've never tried to take advantage of me. You don't seem to have any ulterior motives.
Of course not. I am much too simple for schemes.
Until recently, I couldn't have hoped to understand your purity. That's why you felt like an unknown. You could not be what you seemed, so what were you? Now I've realized you're exactly as you appear. That's your charm, in fact.
Oh, such kind words.
So, Kagetsu, that's why I would like us to be friends.
Are you certain? Wonderful, wonderful! Yes, Princess Ivy, of course. Let us be friends until time itself comes to its end.
Yes, let's.
That was cute. Alright, next. Kagetsu and Jade, A. We've been getting a lot of Jade ones, too, I feel.
Your strength is incredible. I have never been so cornered by my opponents.
You put up quite a fight yourself. I can't believe we ended with a draw.
It is rare I take pleasure in stalemates.
It was satisfying, wasn't it?
Tell me, Jade, how did you develop such strength? Does it come from your family?
Not at all. My upbringing was rather peaceful and quiet, actually. My father is a gemologist, and my mother is an artisan. She makes the most beautiful jewelry.
So, they are untrained in battle?
That's right. When I was younger, I helped my mother with her work. Unfortunately, I turned out to be all thumbs. So, I eventually took a job guarding our local mine.
This change is quite sudden.
Is it? It didn't feel that sudden. I've always enjoyed physical tasks. Bandits would keep trying to steal from that mine, so I got plenty of exercise. Fun times.
Ah, now I understand.
I guarded that mine for years and years. Folks in town started calling me the Iron Wall. Eventually, a royal soldier heard about me and suggested I enter Brodia's fighting tournament.
Car's going crazy outside.
And you won it straight away, I'd imagine.
I fought my way to the top spot, met Prince Diamant, and officially became his retainer. Oops, I meant to ask you more questions, but I ended up going on and on about my own past. I guess it's just like you said, Kagetsu. We each have our stories.
And I hadn't had a support yet, where I explained my backstory.
Indeed. And now that our tapestries interweave, they point us toward our shared future.
Other than the tournament, obviously.
Like turning the pages of a novel.
Precisely. So, when will we have our rematch?
Just name a place and time, and I'll be there. I can already tell that, in the novel of my life, our duels are sure to be pages worth rereading.
Truly! Okay, Denny's parking lot in 20 minutes! What? Why at Denny's parking lot? Okay. Next, Kagetsu and Seadoll A.
That was terribly close.
Okay. Guys. Is Seadoll's name a pun? For see it all? Is it really? I know the names, like, have a lot of purpose to them. Like, a lot of purpose, like all the Brodian characters being named after gemstones, Rosado being the Spanish masculine adjective of pink. There's probably others if I really, really think about it. But really? See it all? I know it's pronounced see-doll, but... Come on, see it all? It sounds like you're saying see it all really quick. See it all. Because he's a fortune teller. Come on. Anyways.
Kagetsu, what happened? Was it misfortune? Was the card right? I did not realize. There were bear dens near my training ground.
But there's not a mark on you. You seem perfectly fine. What a relief. I suppose my divination was wrong.
No. It was right.
What?
I was prepared for misfortune. As soon as one bear came toward me, I quickly fled. Without your prediction, I would have trained as normal and failed to notice until too late.
So, my fortune-telling saved you?
Indeed, Seadoll. It saved my life. Thank you.
Aw.
No. Thank you, Kagetsu. This has given me more confidence in my divination skills.
Good. Phew. This rubbing elbows with death has made me hungry. Just now, I caught some glimpse of you and I sitting down to eat.
I'm sure your premonition is right. In fact, I bet your vision showed us eating sandwiches.
Meat between two breads? How did you know?
Fucking awesome line.
Well, as it happens, I had just decided to treat you to a meal.
Oh, this gives me another vision. One in which our friendship blooms.
No need for divination there. We're already friends.
That was sweet. Alright, next. Oh, Kagetsu's done. Never mind. Next up on the list, Kagetsu. Wait. Alright, let's take a look at Jade. She's got... Yeah, perfect. Alright, let's get Jade out of the way. Jade and Bunei.
Bunay, do you have a spare moment?
Oh, Jade. I do. Is that a flower I smell?
I wanted to thank you for cooking that delicious meal the other day. This flower is for you.
What is this expression, Jade?
For me? I'm touched. Would you be offended if I took a little nibble from one of the petals?
What the fuck?
You want to know what flowers from a friend taste like, right?
I didn't realize you had taken up mind reading.
I've experienced enough of
She's
your
doing it
habits
again.
to detect a pattern.
She's fucking doing the face again.
I see. Well, understanding cuts both ways. Here, look.
Wow. This food looks amazing. Why did you prepare all of this?
I anticipated that you might come thank me. In preparation, I went ahead and made this modest feast for you.
Thank you, Bunay. Is this our dynamic now? Thanking each other back and forth through polite gestures?
Strong friendships have been built on less.
I suppose it does offer a reliable framework, with defined boundaries.
Agreed. Now that that's settled, I'll just...
Touch my armor and you're a dead man.
Fair enough.
I'm glad Jade turned out to be a really entertaining character, because I remember before the game came out, I saw her, and I was just like, yeah, she's not gonna be that interesting, but no, she's a fucking riot. Alright, Jade and Louis A. So, what innuendo is Louis gonna make this time?
There's something I wanted to ask you.
And what might that be, good night?
Why are you trying to get close to me? You've been watching me for a while, and you threw me off balance with your story idea. Have you ever encountered a spy? The best ones use fast talk to steal information. They carefully cultivate a sense of trust, then strike while their target's guard is down. We're allies, but you're still a soldier from Firene. I have to wonder.
Very impressive, Jade.
Ah, so my hunch was right.
Oh no, it was wide off the mark. I am no spy.
Huh?
What I found impressive was your imagination. It takes a deep wellspring of inventiveness and a way with words to pen such captivating stories.
Don't dodge the question. Why were you watching me earlier?
Why, because I wanted to get to know you.
That's all?
It is indeed that simple. I observed you only in order to hit upon a suitable conversation starter. I see it as crucial that we connect. We come from disparate countries with different values. Yet we must put these differences aside and risk our lives daily in combat together. In order to facilitate this, it is vital that we come to understand one another.
That does make sense. It would be better for us to understand and trust each other out there.
Just so. These bonds we make now will last, even after the war.
I apologize for assuming your intentions, Louis. I could spare some time to get to know you a bit better.
In that case, shall we sit and chat over a pot of my favorite tea?
I'd like that, Louis. As long as I can take notes on awkward conversation for my book.
Alright. Next, Jade and Jean A.
Jade!
Yes, Jean?
You had it all wrong. I'm not scared of you.
Oh, right, this.
But you said it was hard to be around me.
I did, but I wasn't finished. I know that the reason you rush into battle isn't because you're bloodthirsty. It's to protect us. But either way, it always puts you on the front lines. So when it's over, you come home hurt worse than anyone else. Am I right?
Oh.
I worry about you. I get so worried sometimes, I can hardly stand it.
Oh, Jean.
People who throw themselves into combat like you don't tend to live very long. That's what makes you hard to be around. The idea that one day you might not be there. But I think I've gotten over that. However injured you get, I can always heal you. You fight so hard to protect me, so I should do my part to keep you alive.
Unless it's like that weird tornado attack thing that Vale used on Numera at the beginning of the game. But she's on our side, so hopefully not.
That's very noble of you.
I'm really sorry for the way I acted before. From now on,
we'll fight side by side, as allies and friends.
yes, that's exactly right, Jade.
I just got a text. Okay.
I'm really glad
Nothing
we've got
important.
that straightened out.
Alright. That was the expected conclusion, I guess. Alright. Jade and Etier A.
I call that a good day's workout.
That did look impressive, Etier. Here. This is a first draft of the novel I was talking about earlier. I'd like you to read it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sorry for refusing earlier. I didn't want you to read any of it until it was ready.
Makes sense. Let me see. Huh. This all seems familiar. It's about me, isn't it?
To a degree. The main character is confident, independent, and doesn't like to burden others. She's also athletic, physically strong. She's put in the work and she's proud of her body. A chiseled core wrapped in striking features. A daring figure that stands out on a battlefield. I needed to observe someone with all of those qualities. That's why I was watching you, Etier.
Wow. Jade. I don't know what to say.
I do often write goofy stories, so I thought I should challenge myself with something serious. To set this book apart, I needed characters that were believable yet charming. I thought you'd be a perfect fit, so I started taking notes. Observing you helped me craft this character and build a story around her. Thanks for that.
I didn't know you thought of me like that. I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time. Listen, I know it's not much, but would you like to go on a jog with me?
Huh?
We can talk things over as we go. Maybe you can use some of it in your story.
So, I have your permission to polish this draft and keep using you as inspiration?
You'd better. It's going to be a real page-turner.
I swear. I feel like Etier's bow, the part at the top, like sometimes it flicks around and it looks like cat ears, and I just think that's funny, and now you're not going to be able to unsee it. Haha.
Thanks, Etier. I'll do my best
If you
to
didn't
do you
already
justice.
see it yourself.
I do have one last request, though.
What's that?
My regular readers have come to expect at least one or two pratfalls in my work, so... At some point, the main character will need to flail and trip over herself. Are you okay with that?
Sure. Only once, though. And write in that it doesn't hurt me at all.
Huh. Understood.
There you go. Something to look forward to. Now...
You see what I mean?
Let's go for that run.
It just flicks around. It looks like cat ears. It's so funny. Alright. Jade and Lyndon A.
This was quite a welcome surprise, Jade. I had hardly put your last chapter down before you presented me with this new one.
Well, now that you're reading my early drafts, each editing pass goes much more smoothly.
Ah, of course.
So, what did you think? Don't make me beg, because I will.
It was magnificent. I enjoyed this chapter even more than the last.
Ah, that is such a relief to hear.
Especially that new fellow who debuts in this chapter. What a pleasant addition he was. He laughed, he cried, he felt truly alive. He might be my new favorite character of yours. I must admit, I felt a certain kinship toward him.
I'm glad to hear that. I hope you don't think it too presumptuous of me, but I did model that character after you.
Aha! I had a hunch. What a wonderful feeling to laugh along with your fictional counterpart. I now take his potent zest for life as the highest of compliments. Again, thank you for letting me read your marvelous book, Jade.
The honor is entirely mine, I promise.
I think I'll bake some pastries to thank you. You will have some, yes?
Glowing praise and warm pastries? Twist my arm, why don't you?
Alright, that was sweet. Alright, Jade and Tamara A.
I can't believe we still couldn't find any minerals.
Indeed. All of the local mines seem to be exhausted. If we'd gotten there a bit sooner, we might have found something. But it's hard to say.
Ugh. I just want a couple of jewels. Is that so much to ask? I got so pumped about you wearing one. Bet it would have looked great. Hey, are you laughing?
I am. Not at anything in particular. I'm just happy.
About what?
I'm happy that you're thinking of me like this. You said you wanted to find jewels for yourself, but now you're focused on finding one for me. I'm just taking a moment to enjoy the feeling.
Hey! Look at you, getting all mushy on me. I just think you deserve some extra beauty in your life, you know?
I appreciate that very much, Princess Tamara.
Nope, not letting it end like this. Come on, we're going to a jeweler right now!
Huh? You're just going to buy jewels now? After all of our searching?
Yep, I've officially given up on the old-fashioned way. Is that bad?
Not at all. Besides, we didn't need to find a rare gem. I've been standing beside one all along.
Good one. Alright, so that's Jade done. Woohoo! We still have like 13 minutes, but that marks 10 characters. Yay! Okay, who shall we go after next? What's going on in Boone Land? Or Linden? No, he's got Vander. Really just Vander, but... John's got Chloe. Mavier. Yeah, Mavier's got way too much. Louis has Chloe. Ivy has too many. Fogado has way too many, and Clan. Boone has Chloe, but yeah, we can skip that. Yeah, 4 more support conversations, yeah. Alright, Boone and Alfred A.
Hey, Boone.
Your Highness.
All those dishes you cooked up, and I'm still as scrawny as ever.
I failed then. You have my deepest apologies.
Oh, it's not your fault. You went all out and it showed. Plus, every dish was good eating. My compliments to the chef. No, the real trouble is just that I'm weak to the core.
Please, do not be so hard on yourself. These dishes may have failed in bulking up your slender form, but it was not for nothing. All that meat did result in a different sort of change.
I'm not following you.
Our flavor, yours and mine.
What?
We have a flavor?
You see, we were once dry and bland, but as our bond deepened, our taste became richer. Perhaps that was a bad way to put it.
No, I see what you mean. We brought out new flavors in each other. Before, we were raw ingredients, but now we're, what do you call it? Fusion cuisine.
Sure.
Yes, my thinking exactly. And now I often find myself fondly thinking about your vibrant zing.
I guess it's true what they say. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
The way to anyone's heart is through their stomach.
To that end, I should quite like to cook for you again.
Ooh, really? What do you have in mind?
I was planning to make a vegetable dish with one of your sweet flowers ground on top. And perhaps some grilled fish to counterbalance all the meat from last time.
I'm working up an appetite just listening to you.
Continue to eat my cooking and, who knows, you may one day have the body you desire.
Here's hoping, Boone. Someday, my muscles are gonna be as strong as our friendship.
You know, I really do genuinely dislike the fact that, the phrase is the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, when I am neither a man nor a his, and it still applies to me, and I'm sure many others who are not man or his. Like, come on. If someone made me seafood Alfredo, I'd fawn over them for the rest of my life. Are you kidding me? Christ. Buy a girl a drink first. You buy me fucking lemon Fanta? Christ, marry me. Bunet and Fogado A.
Oh. Well, that's dessert done with. What a satisfying meal.
Was this the Fogado Depression arc one, or what?
Your delectable praise
It
is
was
a boon
this,
to
or
my soul.
it was the Pandrea one, right? Or was it both?
Did I detect a note of bitterness? Setting the stage for a hard conversation, I bet.
Oh boy.
Indeed. Something you said has been eating at my mind. You searched for me?
Yeah. When I heard about the bandit raid on your town, I was devastated.
Oh, okay.
There was basically nothing left. Your parents' cozy bistro, pile of ashes.
Jesus.
That image is burned into my memory.
I felt so helpless. I had come as fast as I could, but it was too late. You'd fled along with everyone else. I had no idea where you might have gone.
I'm sorry. It all happened so suddenly, I didn't have a chance to tell you.
It wasn't your fault. At any rate, after you left, I never stopped looking for you. I missed your delicious cooking. But more than that, I missed our conversations.
I missed them too.
And then when I heard about the cooking tournament, I knew you'd enter. There was no way you'd miss a chance to show off to the whole queendom. If you think about it, your culinary skills are the reason we were reunited.
Aw.
I did lose the contest, however.
This again. Bunet, it's not a big deal. You were out of practice. If there was another contest today, you'd win hands down.
Avocado. Thank you. I'm grateful you kept looking for me. That is why we can enjoy delicious moments like this. You truly are my savior.
Aw.
Savior still feels a little strong, but I'll take it. And just so you know, I'm never letting you leave me like that again.
The feeling is entirely mutual. I am your personal chef and retainer. Most importantly, I am your best friend. And as such, I swear to be true.
I'm glad. Nothing is sweeter than your friendship, Bunet.
Aw. That was sweet. For a friendship that was originally presented back when they first appeared in like chapter 12 or whatever as like bros, it's like incredibly sweet and touching. I swear, it's crazy. All right, Bunet and John A. I'm getting a lot of John too. We might wrap him up next episode too, in saran wrap and stick him to the fridge.
I put that flower you gave me to good use, and it helped in treating a lot of our people.
Good. I'm sure those little blooms of mine were happy to help.
Here, this is something in return.
Flower seeds.
You seem to care a lot about the flower you gave me, so I thought it must have made you sad to see the space where it used to grow. This probably isn't much of a replacement, but it's something to fill the space.
How thoughtful. I will make sure to give these seeds a loving, supportive home.
It's the least I can do for the help you gave me. Well, I think that's all, so...
Bunet's a better flower father than most conservative dads are.
Jean, wait.
Yes?
Are there any other flowers with medicinal uses that I could grow for you? Sometimes I'm sad to see my beautiful flowers being plucked, but not when they help people. I want to contribute however I can.
That's really nice of you, Bunet. It means a lot that you're willing to pitch in. I'm going to do my part too, of course. I won't leave it all to you.
Wonderful. I'm sure my flowers will appreciate having another caretaker around.
Probably so. Keep up the good work, and try not to get stung again.
No need to tell me twice. I could hardly sleep with those tantalizing herbs on me.
Alright, and our last one for the episode, Bunei and Pandreo, A.
Hey, Bunei! What did you think of the party? Pretty fun, right? Oof. That bad, huh?
Forgive me. The noise was overwhelming. My head is still spinning.
Oh, I see. That's probably my fault.
I will say, everyone was in high spirits. Even in times like these, good cheer abounded.
That's the magic of a good shindig. But how about you? Learn anything?
Certainly. I came away with many insights. I noticed that you spent most of the time simply listening to people share their troubles.
Well, sure. My parties aren't all about me. I want to help people feel better, you know? After all, though I may look like a run-of-the-mill scoundrel, I am a man of the cloth.
Yes. Now I see the error I made. I wanted my cooking to steal the show. But good party food lets the conversation take center stage. Headache aside, I'm glad I went. Next time, I will cook the perfect dish for you and your guests.
That would be great. Thanks, Bunei. And hey, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Anything at all.
Well, there is one thing you can do. Let me give you one little lick.
What?
One little what? You're kidding, right?
No, I'm quite serious. I must understand your festive spirit in order to capture it in my cooking. Now, roll up your sleeve, it'll be quick. No need to be nervous. Pandreo? Is something the matter?
I've been to some wild parties in my day, but that's a bit too far. Even for me.
Alright. Alright. So that's Bunei almost done until probably next episode we'll wrap up Chloe. We're at 57 minutes, but whatever. Slightly shorter episode. We're making really good headway as our numbers start to dwindle. Some characters have very few left. Christ, Alfred. And others still have quite a few, but we'll get to them with due time. And obviously, as we do more, the numbers fall even more. Like, look at Etienne, and I haven't even focus fired her. We've just happened to get a lot of hers that she had. Like, what? Paynette, I'm sure. Jade. Celine. Yunaka. Yeah. But, yeah. We will get there sooner or later. We still have so fucking many. But, hey. We're making progress, and that's what matters most. So, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye! Yeah!